Hi, I'm the College Money Mom. Hey, if you're watching me right now, you have a child who is or will be applying to college. When my daughter was applying, I had lots of questions about financial aid, so I did a ton of research. I came to realize that the worst thing you can do is apply to a college that your child has fallen in love with without knowing whether you can afford it should he or she be accepted. When I found out which colleges we could afford, my daughter applied and got her top choice. Thankfully, we got the financial aid we had predicted so we could accept. In this series of videos, I am going to highlight some of the websites and books I found helpful in my mission to understand the mysterious world of college financial aid. First of all, how was I able to predict our financial aid? Well, it's not an exact science by any means, but I started with the College Board's EFC calculator. With this helpful tool, you can get a pretty good idea how much aid your student is eligible to receive in some combination of grants, loans, and work-study funds. This information can make it possible for your child to apply to and your family to afford a broader range of schools both in-state and beyond. Like I say, it's not an exact science, but it's a great place to start. First, type bigfuture.collegeboard.org into your address bar. Come over here to Pay for College and drop down to Tools and Calculators and click. Now come over here to EFC Calculator and click. Okay, here's the start of the calculator. You'll need to have your latest tax returns ready. Answer the questions correctly and you'll get a prediction of what the federal government and some schools think you can pay for a year of college. This is your EFC, or Expected Family Contribution. For this example, I'll be using financial figures for a middle-class family with a limited amount saved for college. So let's get started. On this page, you'll find out if your student is dependent or independent. Most are dependent. Next, select your formula. Just choose both formulas because this covers all schools. More on that later. Next, you start filling in basic family information. And this is the financial page. Hit the little question marks or the worksheet for help. Now, since I already filled in the information, we can go right down to the results. You can see that this family's EFC for the formula called Federal Methodology is around $5,000 for 1 year of college. The institutional methodology results in about the same amount, but was arrived at by a different formula. This formula is used by about 250, mostly private, highly ranked schools with more endowment money to use for grants and scholarships. Armed with these numbers, you can visit the websites of schools your child is targeting. Find their net price calculator, which is mandated by law to be on every school's website, and run your financial information through it. Now, there are a lot of reasons why the results might be different, but a big difference in the wrong direction might be a warning sign that you can't afford the school. Or you could be misunderstanding the questions, which are rarely the same as the College Board's EFC calculator. Hey, in some of these cases, I just picked up the phone and called the school's financial aid department. Most of the time, they were willing to answer my questions. So, based on what you find out, a frank discussion with your student about family finances is a good idea in order to focus on finding the right college for all the right reasons. If you have any questions, please email me at thecollegemoneymom@gmail.com. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.